I'm just fucking sick of this amount of work that I have to do just to keep myself alive. It's just all this work, man. I'm not talking about work like going to the bank and be a secretary or building a house or practicing the chill or whatever. That's work, right? That's hard work. I know that, but just the existence itself, it's fucking hard work. Well, I think this way because I think existence is absurd, like, by nature. I don't want to exist. That's why I think the simplest things are just hard work, and I'm overwhelmed by the amount of work I have to do just to survive. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth, I'm like, fuck, man. All those repetitive motions, it leads to nothing. I'm brushing my teeth, I'm doing this. Where does it go? It leads to somewhere, doesn't it? Not really. I'm walking to a place, I'm walking to the store. Left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. I'm walking to a store, you're going nowhere. Blinking my eyes, I'm breathing. My heart is pounding, I'm jumping. And even when we're lifting weights, it's like repetitive motion. All this repetitive motion is just fucking nonsense. Eating, you eat, you get hungry again, you eat, you get hungry, you fucking jerk off, you ejaculate, you get more sperm, you get more horny, you jack off. All this desire is insatiable. All this repetitive motion, all this fucking work. Now, I wake up in the morning, it's like when I was in elementary school or middle school. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I don't want to go to school, but I have to go to school just because, right? Fill in the blank, just because I have to go to school. And this whole existing things, compared to that, school is nothing. I mean, you can quit school if you really want. I mean, after a certain age. I mean, no one can really force you to go to school. If you really don't want to go to school, no one gives a fuck, right? But you can't not exist, right? You can't not survive. You can kill yourself. You say, oh, why don't you just kill yourself, Frank? Because I can't. I'm programmed by evolution. I have a brain that just have an instinct to survive. I can't do anything that will hurt myself. I can't. Same reason why I can't resist sugar. I can't kill myself. This is how my genes are programmed. It takes a lot of courage to kill yourself. So if you're gonna kill yourself, I give you props. I can't do it. So just gotta survive. That's the brain mechanism. You have to keep going. So you can't kill yourself. I mean, if you really want to kill yourself, the easiest way is probably to ask the doctor to give you a shot. You can't even do that. So I was thrown into this world without without my consent, without my permission, and then I can't even die. I'm stuck in this fucking shithole. And then all this gold that you think it means something, right? All these illusions, all this illusion created by evolution, evolution makes genes makes a brain that makes you think that you're accomplishing something by breathing, by eating. You go to work, you make a lot of money, you find a true love. You get married, you have kids. You think all this stuff leads to happiness. All this stuff. You think all those goals are meaningful at the end, but it's just all fucking fruitless. I mean, you're just a fucking empty shell. You're just an empty shell for your genes. The genes don't care about you. Once you get married, have kids, you get old, no one gives a fuck anymore about you, right? Nature doesn't give a fuck about you anymore. You think when you get old, it's all glamorous, you get grandchildren and shit, it's all great, but that's just evolution's way of telling you to survive, and you think all those illusionary goals, religion, and I'm working for God, I'm working for my wife, I'm working for this, I'm making a lot of money, fame, whatever. But it's all just, at the end of the day, outside of all those social illusions and whatever is created by the brain, are just fruitless. Because you're just an empty vessel for your genes. And then so genes are really something the most, when people talk about soul and stuff, right? Existing after life. No, you do exist after life, after death. I mean, your genes exist, right? Your genes exist after death, right? I give you that. But millions of other people, billions of other animals are doing the same thing. They're playing the same fucking game as you. They're just, survive. They just survive because they're programmed to survive, and the reason for that, the ultimate purpose is just to pass on your genes. And you're immortal in a way. If you think it like that, it's kind of optimistic. Oh, my gene get passed on. It's kind of cool. But then, why does it matter if genes get passed on? The human race is gonna get wiped out anyway. It doesn't matter. So I feel like every day I wake up in the morning, I feel like all this work that I have to do, I feel like it's like the Marx, it's like it's like Marxism when you talk about the capitalist society where the workers don't they create all the work, right? They do all the work, they create all the stuff, and then ultimately their work is taken away from them, so they can't really. They're unhappy because all their hard work is fruitless, right? The capitalists, the masters take away all the work. It's kind of like how I feel right now. It's like all this work that I'm doing to try to survive. At the end of the day, it belongs to the species. It belongs to the human species. Who the fuck cares about the human species from the evolutionary or the universal point of view? Nobody. So like, yeah, thrown out of my mother's vagina, fruitless vagina, and then I'm forced to go on living, and I'm doing this project in this whole huge factory called Earth, and I'm producing all those products for nothing. So even if it's for the human species, it comes down to nothing, right? So like, okay, I'm doing all this work for the human species, and so other animals are fighting for the same thing for those reasons. And then I just feel like when I wake up in the morning, I feel like I'm forced to just get up, and then all this shit just get pushed underneath my feet, just get pushed. Push, go Frank! Oh, you gotta wake up, you gotta brush your teeth, you gotta eat, you gotta have sex, you gotta do this, and you gotta make videos, and it's just like all this shit that gets pushed underneath my feet are just like vessels and like fossils and dead corpses of animals and our ancestors, my grandpa and my grandma and worms and bacteria, all this shit that is pushing me and be like, we did it before you, keep going, keep passing on, keep playing the game, and then fuck this, man, fuck. Because I'm uploading on Vivian's channel, so gotta speak to my Chinese audience. OK， 就是这个存在这个东西啊，有时候活着都觉得说很辛苦嘛，不是在就基本的就很辛苦，不是在说什么每天工作赚钱，还是什么跑步什么喂妈妈吃饭，或是什么喂小孩辛苦，不是在讲这个，也是在讲这个啊。不过很小的事情就很辛苦，我就觉得很辛苦了，就觉得因为我对存在本来就是觉得是荒唐的，所以觉得每一件小事都很辛苦，就是每天早上睁开眼睛都觉得 fuck， 我要去刷牙了，每天刷牙，每件事都是在 repeat， 都是重复的一种节奏，一种非常非常无趣的一个节拍，很没有意义的节拍。然后你这样一直做，每天刷牙，每天眨眼睛，每天睡觉醒来，心跳一直跳，每天走路一只脚，左手右脚，然后好像要去一个什么地方，好像要有一个什么最后的目的，可是这些目的其实都是就是不是真的目的嘛，就是这些目的都是一些大脑给你一种幻觉，就是说你这些目的你会得到什么，你会得到快乐，你会得到别人的认同，你会得到什么，你的存在有点意义。可是这些你做的这些每件事情其实都是空虚的，为什么呢？等一下解释。不过我就是觉得说，每天那边我刚刷牙就觉得 fuck， 我很讨厌刷牙。今天刷完，然后明天又来刷牙，吃饭也是，这边嚼，然吞下去又肚子饿，又吞下去，做爱做完又想要，做爱又想要口渴要一直喝水。到底最后是为了什么？然后就觉得说，真的是活得很累嘛，就好像要工作，然后叫你每天早上起来，我记得小时候每天早上睁开眼睛，就是说要去上学，不想去上学，可是还是要去上学，然后真的不知道自己为什么要去上学，那就是因为要上学而上学，然后大家都说要去上学，那这个存在这个东西就好像我每天去上学一样，可是这个存在这整个存在比上学更夸张，更难过，更痛苦，更荒唐，因为存在根本就你可以选择不要去上学，因为你就大个年纪，你真的不想去上学，没有人能管得到你，你可以自己找自己的路走。可是存在这种你的生活，你的 life， 就是你的 existence， 整个存在，你不可能选择不要，你不要就是自杀。可是因为基因把我们program 了一个这样子的大脑，就是不能自残。怕痛的大脑，这样你才会生存下去，所以连自杀都不能。所以像你现在，就算连自杀，现在社会也不给你自杀。你叫人家去你叫人家去你叫人家帮你杀自己，或者叫医生把你这样子打个针，什么都不行。你植物人也不能杀自己。所以变成说我今天在这个世界上活着的选择，我被丢出来不是我选择。那我想自杀也不能自杀，我被人不但社会不让我自杀，基因也不让我自杀，所以我等于是卡在这个世界。然后我就觉得说。就像之前那个马克思主义讲的那个资本主义讲的一样，你资本主义就是那些工人做的事做的劳工都不是他们自己，最后都被那些资本主拿走，被那些 masters 拿走，然后被 capitalists 拿走，不是他们自己做，他们做的 work 这么辛苦做不是他们。那存在也是一样，你做的这些东西是你的嘛？你每天追求的东西，你每天要吃要喝要怎样赚钱，要怎样养家什么这些东西，最后。什么都没有，为什么？你等于是一个小空盒子，空盒子装的基因才是真的东西。灵魂没有什么灵魂，只有基因，基因传下去，他根本不管你。他今天用完你就没用了，你今天做完爱生完小孩就老死了就没用。可是基因会一直传下去啊，所以就是说你等于是个空盒子，等于是一种好像基因只是利用你的身体当一个空盒子，然后暂时。 把基因放你身上，像你可以传过去，这样基因就不会被毁灭。所以你活在世上不是为你自己活，你以为你是为了什么活？为了你以为你那些创造出来的那些目标啊，比方说你今天是要目标是什么，不管你目标是什么，你每个目标都是一种幻觉，都是虚幻的，都是非常 shallow 的一种，都是那目标都不是真的。那目标最后最底端的目标就是生存，就是把基因传下去。所以说，那基因传下去就怎样呢？那是为了你自己传嘛？你以为会你自己，你以为说生小孩很棒啊，结婚啊，谈恋爱啊，可是这些东西全部都是为了基因想要传下去下一代而产生的一些，你觉得这就是很快乐的幻觉，我赚你多一点钱，然后讨一个好老婆。这些都是 bullshit。像这些基因传下去又怎么样呢？基因传下去，那多少人在做这同样的事？那你不是在为你自己做，你是在为人种而做啊！你是在为人的种类而做。因为人之前进化出来跟别的生物那个物竞天择这样 fight 的时候，就是每个动物都在就是 struggle， 都在很努力的想要就是存活下去，然后只是为了这个基因，为了这个人种，为了动物，猴子是为了猴子的种，然后鱼是为了鱼的种。那所以你等于是在这个宇宙上就这么一小点，你就好像一盏灯这样一下，然后你会觉得说生活好完美哦，好久哦，我都到老什么的。那这是剥削，在这个宇宙来讲，你就是一个没有用的东西，就是基因传下去你就没用了。所以我会觉得说非常的辛苦，每天活在世界上要做一些我根本就不想做的事，呼吸我当然就呼吸就很辛苦，我就觉得我根本不想呼吸，那也不能不呼吸，存在整个人生就好像一个工作，这个工作就是别人逼你做的工作，这个别人是什么？就是演化，就是基因，就是别的生物在你之前你的祖先，所以我每天都马上从床内爬起来，就觉得好像好几亿万个死掉的生物的化石，什么死动物啊、死人啊、什么细菌啊、什么鬼的，所有的动物在我之前的生物这样子死掉，把它往上推，全部尸体跟他们化石把它往上推，就是说你推上去，然后就是一定要起来，一定要爬起来，一定要刷牙洗澡，一定要去工作，一定要干嘛，一定要去谈恋爱，一定要什么吃东西 ，fuck this shit man。